Once, in a kingdom surrounded by enchanted woods, there lived a clever princess named Zara. She wasn't known for her beauty or wealth, but for her wisdom and the kindness she showed to all living things. Her kingdom had once been full of magic, but in recent years, the land had grown quiet, and the skies above the palace were often cloudy and gray. One day, a wise old storyteller arrived at the palace and spoke of a legend that caught Zara's attention. It was said that deep within the Wildfire Mountains lived the Firebird, a magical creature whose feathers could restore warmth and light to the land. The Firebird had once flown freely over the kingdom, but it had disappeared when greed and darkness spread across the land. Determined to bring life back to her home, Zara decided to journey to the Wildfire Mountains and find the Firebird. She packed only what she needed and set off into the unknown, guided by the flickering tales of hope that her people still whispered. As Zara traveled, the forest thickened and the paths became more treacherous. But she met creatures along the way, an ancient stag with antlers like branches, a fox that could speak, and a wise owl who all offered her guidance. Each taught her a lesson, not about strength or fighting, but about listening, patience, and understanding. Finally, after days of travel, Zara reached the foot of the fiery mountain. The air was hot, and ash filled the sky. Undeterred, she climbed the steep path, her heart steady with the belief that the Firebird could save her people. At the mountain's peak, she found the Firebird's nest, glowing with embers. The bird itself was magnificent, with feathers that glimmered like molten gold and eyes that sparkled with ancient wisdom. But instead of taking one of its feathers by force, as many had tried before, Zara knelt before the Firebird and spoke from her heart. "Great Firebird," she began, "I do not come to take your light for myself or my kingdom. I only wish to learn from you how we can bring back the warmth we have lost." The Firebird, touched by her humility, spread its wings and spoke. "Your people's hearts have grown cold because they've forgotten the balance of giving and taking. I will grant you a single feather. But remember, it is not my light that will save your kingdom, but the love and kindness you share." With that, the Firebird gently offered one of its fiery feathers to Zara. As soon as she took it, she felt warmth spreading through her body, not from the feather, but from the hope and compassion in her heart. When Zara returned to her kingdom, she planted the feather in the center of the palace garden. To her surprise, a great tree burst forth, glowing with golden leaves and radiant blossoms. Its light illuminated the kingdom, and the land slowly bloomed with color and warmth once more. But the true magic was in the hearts of the people. Inspired by Zara's journey, they began to care for one another and the world around them. Soon, the skies cleared, the rivers sparkled again, and the Firebird returned to the kingdom, flying free over the lands it had once loved. And so, Princess Zara's kingdom was restored, not by magic alone, but by the light of kindness and the power of a selfless heart. Every night, the people would look up at the glowing tree in the palace garden and remember that the greatest gifts are those you give to others. And from that day forward, the kingdom flourished, brighter and more beautiful than ever before.